Here's a tutorial to show you how to begin learning Alouette from Get Set Piano 2. So in this piece, the new thing is the dotted crotchet rhythm, okay? And there's an explanation at the beginning of the page which is very helpful, and it tells you that when we have a dotted crotchet, what we're going to do is we're going to add on half of its value again to make it longer. So half of a crotchet is a quaver. So they show you the first example there, showing a crotchet tied on to the first quaver in God Save Our Gracious Queen. And then we play again on the next quaver. Okay, so it's joined together. It's exactly the same as a dotted crotchet followed by a single quaver with a little flag tail on it there. So that's how you can feel it and think of it, and then you could count that in two different ways depending on what you feel most comfortable with. If you're saying things like ta and tatty, which you might start off doing using those syllables, so a ta for a crotchet and a pair of quavers for tatty, you just need to make one tiny adjustment to the way that you say that, and it really helps with it when you're doing a tied one or a dotted crotchet one. So instead of saying ta, tatty, ta, we're going to change that tatty to atty, okay, so that we can join that onto the ta. Ta-ratty, ta, ta-ratty, ta, okay? If you're going to count numbers, then again, there's two slightly different ways that you could do this. Choose the one that works the best for you, and you can try them both out. So when we're playing a piece which is using some kind of quavers, we need to be dividing those beats in half. So instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and. So the ands show you where the quavers go. And so in a piece with dotted crotchets, you're going to be playing the quaver that's on its own on an and, because you've already used the number to join on to the previous beat. Okay, so let's just grab a little sheet here. Okay, so on this song we're playing a dotted crotchet, so it's 1 and then the quaver in the left hand is on and then the next crotchet beat is 2, and then you can see then that the right hand's going to play on and on the quaver, 1 and 2 and then we can carry on. 3 and is that quaver there, 4 and, okay. So you can count the ands all the way through the bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or if you prefer to, you could just put the ands in when you're going to do it, and you know you don't have an and here because there's no quaver here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's entirely up to you. I would probably put them all in just to make sure that you're getting that right. So now let's hear how this sounds when we play it. So we're starting right hand on treble C, left hand on bass C, C major piece, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I actually started on the wrong finger, so because my music's over there. The right hand starts on finger 3. And then we just stretch down to the G. Okay, make sure that you don't just look at the finger number and play A by accident. It goes down a fourth to G. Okay, the right hand's got 2 long slurs and we want to be keeping that nice and smooth. And the left hand has a mixture. It has some shorter slurs followed by a longer slur. So ideally what you do is you lift at the end of the slur in the left hand without breaking the right hand. Let's see that in slow motion. Watch the lifting at the end of each left hand slur. 1 and 2, lift, 1 and 2. It shows a diminuendo at the end, little hairpin sign, and a P for piano, play quietly. I also slowed it down a little bit just to make it sound more finished. It doesn't say that you have to, but you can. And it's moderato, so that's about 100 beats per minute, okay? You go a little bit faster if you want, but practice it slowly first, and practice making sure that you're dividing that second beat of the first bar in half between the left hand on the first half of beat 2 and the right hand on the second half of beat 2, making sure that the little quaver that is on its own in the right hand is not too long, so we don't have 1 and 2 and 1. I do hear that. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah. Okay. So good luck with that one.